In this video, William from InXpress Mornington walks you through the top 10 features of WebShipX to enhance your shipping experience. You'll learn how to streamline shipments, manage addresses, and utilize key tools for efficient freight handling.
Hi, this is Will from InXpress, and I'll be taking you through the top 10 features for WebShipX. The first one is quite a simple one, but it is very handy. It's this blue icon here. So with WebShipX, your details will automatically be set up as the sender. If you're the receiver, you simply click this icon and it will change information over for you. So throughout the shipping process now, all your information will be pre-populated in the receiver section. The second handy feature is the accessorials feature. So if you go here, you can actually see that you can add in those accessorials to make sure you get the correct quotes. The main thing here is on the right is you can set up your favorites. So you can set up to 4 there. If you click on them, they'll be added. If you unclick, they'll be taken away. The way you set those up is you've got your setting cogs here. Go to profile defaults. You'll see you've got domestic and international that you can set it up for. If you want to change it, simply delete one and then you can add another one and click update. So you can put the ones that are most relevant for you and your team. And then when you go back to the quote section, you'll see it's now there. The third feature, which I highly recommend using, is the InXpress warranty. So within Australia, a majority of carriers will not cover you for any loss or damage. The InXpress warranty will cover you for the duration of the freight, but it doesn't cover you once the goods arrive. So once the goods arrive to the receiver, it's very important you let us know within 24 hours of any damage, because the insurer could argue that the damage happened on site otherwise. So the way you use this is you just put in the value of the goods. You can include the cost of the freight as well once you know it. So you'll be able to do that in the back section in the ship section once you get there. Initially, I could say my goods are worth $1,000, and now I'll have up to $1,000 covered while I'm in transit for the cost of the goods. The fourth feature is the address book. So this is really useful to save time. Up the right-hand side, you can click here, and then as you can see, you can click on any of these, and it will actually pre-populate sender or receiver. So the way that you can also set your address book up is go into the settings cog here, go into address book management. In there you can see you can import. So you'll download the template and upload the file. I recommend if you're doing a whole heap of addresses that you reach out to myself and I can assist you with that to make sure the formatting is correct for the carrier. If you simply just want to add one address, you just go to create and you can add that address in. The next feature I'll show you is the reship feature. So this feature here sits in history. It's the fifth feature that I'm showing you today. So if you go into actions, you can go into reship. Quite useful if you do the same kind of shipment all the time. It'll have all the same information. You can edit it and update what you need to update. So it is a great time saver. Another feature on this page that is quite handy is the notification setting. So this will let you get yourself or the receiver or sender get notifications as the goods travel. So you can get pickup, transit, and delivered. All you simply do is click sender or receiver, and you can also add in additional addresses. The next feature, taking us up to number 7, is the email consignment and label. So when you toggle that on, that means the sender or receiver will actually be sent the consignment, labels, and documentation. They will not receive anything about pricing, so it is quite handy. Once you complete the shipment, that would automatically be sent. The next one I'll show you while I'm on this page is the save quote. So you can actually save your quote here. So you go to save, and that'll save for you within shipment management in shipments. This is quite handy for TNT and Star Trek and the international shipments. If you're doing any freight shipments through CRL or Northline or CTI or Cope, that will actually automatically save in your freight quotes. So I'll give you an example of that. So you go into your freight quotes, you'll see the quote number, so you can always save your quote number. Once you've saved your quotes, you can go in and view quote, and that'll take you into the quote section there. If you want to edit the quote, simply go to edit quote, and I'll take you back here, and you click get quote. When you do that, you'll actually see that you'll have the other carriers in there, such as Star Trek and TNT as well. So taking us up to number 9 for the features is the digital signature. This is very useful for international. and allows you to do paperless invoices. So the way you can set that up is go up to your cog up the top here, go to signature management, go create. Simply take an image or do your signature on a notepad on your laptop or computer, and you can upload it, enter the information, and click create. And that will allow you to do international shipments. So I'll give you an example of that now. So if I go here and use my reship function for an international shipment, you'll see when it comes down to doing your commercial invoice details, you can click paperless. And because I've pre-set up my signature, I can select that now, and that means that I've signed the digital commercial invoice. Now, the last feature I want to show you is very handy again for international, so this takes us up to feature number 10. What you can actually do within this section is you can import and use this here to import your details for your commercial invoice for each of the commodities or the goods. It can be very useful if you have a whole heap of items that you are shipping and you want to upload that in Excel and then get the PDF commercial invoice created on WebShipX. So you'll have a download template for that. It's very easy. If you ever need a hand, please reach out to myself or the team. So that's the top 10 features on WebShipX. Hopefully that's been useful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact myself or the team. Thank you for listening and watching.
This video demonstrates how to use WebShipX's top features, including accessorials, warranty coverage, address book, reship, notifications, and digital signatures for smoother shipping management.